Hi, I'm Luke Adam Mitchell. How are you? Wherever you may be, I'm here to share with you what is ATP. It's pretty important. I discovered it 17 years ago, and I wish I knew it before then, but just at the right time when I hit 40. I'm 57, going on 60 soon, and luckily 17 years ago, I found out how to increase my ATP in every one of my 75 trillion cells. So what is ATP? Keep it simple, they call it ATP, but the long scientific name or molecular name is adenosine triphosphate. So this is very key, and it's something that it's basically the energy produced, the currency that every cell out of 75 trillion cells makes every 8 seconds in your body, in your cells. Now the biggest word we're going to use today is the mitochondria. Okay, inside your cell you have a thing called the mitochondria, and we won't make anything bigger than that, the mitochondria, and that's where something amazingly called is the matrix. And inside the matrix is where this ATP is produced. So when you're born, your body is exploding with ATP production, you're growing, so you need a lot of energy to grow, and as we get older, our ATP production with pollution and toxins and aging starts to reduce, which that's why people become slow healers, because the only thing that heals you and repairs you is ATP and energy medicine. So we specialize in energy medicine. I've been doing cell regeneration with microcurrent for 17 years now. So basically we're talking anti-aging and non-invasive cell regeneration therapies, or you could call it vibrational health medicine. Okay, lots of names for it, and there's lots of different energy medicines. But specifically, we want to talk about how to increase your ATP or maintain ATP. Can we increase more ATP when we're 40 and 50? Yes, with a bit of help. So this ATP, it's in the Krebs cycle every 8 seconds to make ATP. There's something that I discovered before ATP I knew about. You might have heard about it. There's something called coenzyme Q10. This has also become fairly recently known, and your heart needs a lot of it. Usually doctors prescribe it to people after heart attacks, but you actually should be on it before the heart attack. So prevention is better than disaster. So Q10, coenzyme Q10, is very important because it helps produce ATP. And what is Q10's purpose? A lot of people know it's good for you, but its purpose is it's an electron. So we're talking about electricity here. That's what the whole message here is. Our cells, it's an electron transporter in the Krebs cycle. Okay. So Q10's an electron transporter. Now, something I discovered again 17 years ago is basically there's a space between the cell membrane, and there's a device 40, 50 years ago, believe it or not, they can measure the difference in the electronic potential in between the cell membrane and the inner cell membrane. And that, on a super healthy cell with lots of ATP, is somewhere between minus 90 millivolts and minus 110 millivolts, depending who you speak to. So that's what you want to aim for, and this is what I call my life meter. And you have a lot of ATP happening, so your body's going to be pushing the toxins out, so you're clean, you've got more energy, and then you can start repairing the livers and the kidneys and all the other pollution in the body. Now, this is something that was amazing for holistic health, non-invasive health, and for stage 4 cancer cells. They can measure this electropotential difference, okay? The electropotential difference in the cell membrane, and on a stage 4 cancer cell, it's minus 20 millivolts. So we got minus 20 millivolts here, and over here, super healthy cell is minus 90 millivolts to minus 110 volts. So what is that to me? That's Luke's life meter. So it's like you got a car, you got your fuel tank full of life, and over here, when we're getting older and diseased, which we call degenerative diseases, cancer, diabetes are degenerative diseases, they're not contagious, so your body, your cells are degenerating, and these are some of the things that are going to happen older in age if you don't recharge all your cells and keep your ATP running. So this is my life meter. or like your fuel tank, and basically -20 is a really sick cell, stage 4 cancer, and -90 is a super healthy cell. So why would I use chemo or drugs when I seem to just to have a drop in current, or a change, a difference in millivolts in the electropotential difference? So wouldn't it be a great idea to bring this back here using electrons, or recharge the cells, or regenerate the cells? So that's what we're talking about. You can regenerate cells with microcurrent, bioresonance, and basically some of these technologies, including antioxidants. Antioxidants, what do they do? Antioxidants, the purpose of an antioxidant, it's an anti-oxidization agent. Okay, but actually the main purpose of an antioxidant, B, C, E, all these people say, oh, antioxidants are really good for you, they're anti-aging, because they donate electrons to sick cells. What are sick cells? Donate electrons as antioxidants. That's in a pill form. So donate electrons to sick cells. What's a sick cell? So antioxidants donate electrons. Q10 is an electron transporter in the Krebs cycle. We have something called the ETC in the cell. That's electron transport chain. So there's a lot of electricity happening in our body and our heart. When you go to the hospital, the doctors, say this, what's electricity got to do with biology? They put you on a meter with your heartbeat. Boof, boof. That's a voltmeter for your heart. Your heart muscles runs on electronic impulse. So they put a meter on you, so there's another bit of electricity, no voltage in the heart, flat line, what do we got? We're dead. Okay, so just want to share with you, this is something people don't talk about too much. Some people know about it, some sports people know about ATP, but you need a lot of ATP to recover quickly and have lots of energy and take all the toxins out of your body. So the other thing that's happening to sick cells, they get all these poisons and chemicals inside, their toxins, and over years the cell gets stagnant, and then it becomes a sick cell with oxidization, with man-made chemicals, pesticides, and then you get something called a free radical. That's a sick cell, a free radical. So let's come back, take a break, and then I'll share with you another little secret that you might know. You might have heard about free radical, anti-free radical moisturizer, anti-free radical cream, and that's anti-aging. So free radicals are no good. They're not free, they're expensive radicals. Free radicals is like smoking causes free radicals, alcohol causes free radicals, pesticides cause free radicals, bad food causes free radicals. Premature aging. So what we're talking about, if we can get more ATP, regenerate the cell, we can put off aging and regeneration or degenerative diseases. So regenerate your cells, find out how to make extra ATP, go to Virtual Cell, look it up, don't believe me, ATP, adenosine triphosphate, it's the secret to my life 17 years ago. I'll see you on part 2.